Please subscribe our channel for latest updates. In this session, we discuss about division of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. To know about the division of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000, we discuss some of the example. Here, 31.5 divided by 10. So it can be written as 31.5 into reciprocal of 10. So 31.5 can be written as 315 divided by 10, because after decimal point 1 digit, so we can write in the denominator 10. So reciprocal of 10 is 1 by 10. So which is equal to 315 by 100. So in denominator we have 2 zeros, so we keep the decimal point from right to left after 2 digits. So we can write it as a 3.15. So therefore 31.5 divided by 10 can be written as 3.15. So now divide 31 by 100. So it can be written as 31.5 into reciprocal of 100. So it can be written as 315 by 10 into reciprocal of 100 means 1 by 100. It can be written as 315 by 10 into 100 is we get 1000. So in denominator we have 3 zeros, so we keep the decimal point from right to left after 3 digits. So we keep decimal point after 3 digits, that is we get 0.315. Therefore we can write 31.5 divided by 100 as 0.315. Now we divide 31.5 with 1000, so it can be written as 31.5 into reciprocal of 1000. So which is equal to 315 by 10 into reciprocal of 1000 means 1 by 1000. We can write it as 315 by 10,000. So in denominator we have 4 zeros, so in final result we can place the decimal point from right to left after 4 digits, but we have 3 digits, so to get 4 digits we keep 0 and keep the decimal point, so we get 0.0315. Therefore 31.5 divided by 1000 is equal to 0.0315. Now we divide 31.5 with 10, so it can be written as 231.5 into reciprocal of 10. It can be written as 2315 by 10 into 1 by 10, which can be written as 2315 by 10 into 10 is 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so in final result we keep the decimal point from right to left after 2 digits, so we get 23.15. Therefore we can write 231.5 divided by 10 is equal to 23.15. Now we divide 231.5 with 100, so it can be written as 231.5 into reciprocal of 100, which can be written as 2315 by 10 into reciprocal of 100 means 1 by 100. So we get 2315 by 10 into 100 means we get 1000. In denominator we have 3 zeros, so in final result we keep the decimal point from right to left after 3 digits, so we get 2.315. Therefore we can write 231.5 divided by 100 is equal to 2.315. Now we divide 231.5 with 1000, so this can be done by 231.5 into reciprocal of 1000, which can be written as 2315 by 10 into reciprocal of 1000 means 1 by 1000. We get 2315 by 10 into 1000 is we get 10,000. In denominator we have 4 zeros, so in final result we keep the decimal point from right to left after 4 digits, so we get 0.2315. Therefore 231.5 divided by 1000 is equal to 0.2315. Now we discuss some more examples about division of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. For example, 1.5 divided by 10, which can be written as 1.5 into reciprocal of 10, which can be written as 15 by 10 into reciprocal of 10 means 1 by 10. Then we can write 15 by 10 into 10, 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so in final result from right to left we keep the decimal point after 2 digits, so we get 0.15. Therefore 1.5 divided by 10 is equal to 0.15. Next we find division of 1.5 with 100, so it can be written as 1.5 into reciprocal of 100. Here 1.5 can be written as 15 by 10 into reciprocal of 100 means we can write 1 by 100, so which can be written as 15 by 10 into 100 is 1000. In denominator we have 3 zeros, so in final result from right to left we keep the decimal point after 3 digits, but we have 2 digits, so we place this 0 and keep the decimal point, so we get 0.015. Therefore 1.5 divided by 100 is equal to 0.015. Now we find the value of 1.5 divided by 1000. First we write 1.5 into reciprocal of 1000, which can be written as 15 by 10 into reciprocal of 1000 means 1 by 1000, which can be written as 15 by 10 into 1000 is 10,000. In denominator we have 4 zeros, so in final from right to left we keep the decimal point after 4 digits, but here we have 2 digits, so we keep more 2 digits and keep the decimal point, so we get 0.0015. Therefore 1.5 divided by 1000 is equal to 0.0015. Now discuss about some more example about division of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. For example, 29.36 divided by 10, which can be written as 29.36 into reciprocal of 10, which can be written as 2936 divided by 100. In denominator we write 100 because in 29.36 decimal point after we have 2 digits, into reciprocal of 10 means 1 by 10, which can be written as 2936 divided by 100 into 10 is 1000. In final result, we keep the decimal point from right to left after 3 digits, because in denominator we have 3 zeros. Therefore, 29.36 divided by 10 is equal to 2.936. Now we find the value of 29.36 divided by 100. So first we write 29.36 into reciprocal of 100. It can be written as 2936 by 100 into 1 by 100, which can be written as 2936 by 100 into 100 is 10,000. In final result, we can give the decimal point from right to left after 4 digits, because in denominator we have 4 zeros. Therefore, 29.36 divided by 100 is equal to 0.2936. Now we find the value of 29.36 divided by 1000. To find this, we can write it as, now we find the value of 29.36 divided by 1000. Then we write it as 29.36 into reciprocal of 1000, which can be written as 2936 by 100 into reciprocal of 1000 is 1 by 1000, which can be written as 2936 by 100 into 1000 is 1 lakh. In denominator we have 5 zeros. So in final result, we keep the decimal point from right to left to after 5 digits, but here we have 4 digits, so we keep 1 0 and keep decimal point. Therefore, 29.36 divided by 1000 is equal to 0.02936. From the above, we can conclude that when a decimal number is divided by 10, 100 or 1000, the decimal point in the product is shifted to the left by as many zeros as in denominator. Now we complete try this problem, page number 53. In this problem, there are 3 bits are given. First way, find the value of 235.4 divided by 10. Here, this number 235.4 is divided by 10, so in denominator we have 1 0, so shift the decimal to left by 1 place, so it can be written as 23.54. Next, 235.4 divided by 100 means in denominator we have 2 zeros, so shift the decimal point 2 places to the left side. So it can be written as 2.354. Next, 235.4 divided by 1000 means in denominator we have 3 zeros. So we shift the decimal point to, and second one 235.4 divided by 100 in denominator. Now second one 235.4 divided by 100 means in denominator we have 2 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to 2 places to left side. So it can be written as 2.354. Next, third one 235.4 divided by 1000. So in denominator we have 3 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left side 3 places. So we can write it as 0.2354. Now we are going to discuss about division of decimal numbers by whole numbers. We solve the problem. Try this page number 53. In this problem there are 2 bits are given. First we find the value of 35.7 divided by 3. So we can written as 35.7 into reciprocal of 3. 35.7 can be written as 357 by 10 because we have one digit after decimal point. Reciprocal of 3 means we can write it as a 1 by 3. So here cancellation possible, so 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, here 2 remaining, so it becomes 27, so 3 nines are 27. We can write it as 119 into 1 by 10 into 1. It can be written as 119 by 10. In denominator we have 10, so in final result from right to left we keep the decimal point after one digit. Therefore 35.7 divided by 3 is equal to 11.9. Now we find the value of 25.5 divided by 3. Here 3 is the whole number. So first we write 25.5 into reciprocal of 3. 25.5 can be written as 255 divided by 10 into reciprocal of 3 means 1 by 3. We can cancel 3 ones are 3, 3 eights are 24, 1 remaining, so it will become 15, 3 5s are 15. So it can be written as 85 into 1 by 10 into 1, which is equal to 85 by 10. In denominator we have 10. So in final result we can keep the decimal point from right to left after one digit. So we get 8.5. Therefore 25.5 divided by 3 is equal to 8.5. Now we solve try this page number 53. In this problem there are 2 bits are given. First we find the value of 43.15 divided by 5. It can be written as 43.15 into reciprocal of 5, which can be written as 4315 divided by 100. In denominator we have 100 because after decimal point we have 2 digits, and reciprocal of 5 means we can write it as a 1 by 5. Now we can cancel 5 ones are 5, 5 eights are 40, 5 6 are 30, 5 3 are 50. So we can write it as 863 into 1 by 100 into 1, which can be written as 863 by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so in final result we keep the decimal point from right to left after 2 digits. So we get 8.63. Therefore, 43.15 divided by 5 can be written as 8.63. Now we find the value of 82.44 divided by 6. This can be done by writing 82.44 into reciprocal of 6. So 82.44 can be written as 8244 by 100. Because we have to do this after decimal, so we write 100 in the denominator. Reciprocal of 6 means we can write 1 by 6. Now we cancel 6 ones are 6. 6 ones are 6, remaining 2. 6 threes are 18, remaining 4, 44. 6 sevens are 42, here 2 remaining, so it will become 24. So 6 4s are 24. So it has 1374 divided by 100. So in denominator we have 2 zeros. So in final result we keep the decimal point from right to left after 2 digits. So we get to 13.74. Therefore 82.44 divided by 6 is equal to 13.74. Now we shall try this page number 53. Here given that 15.5 divided by 5. So we can write it as 15.5 into reciprocal of 5. So 15.5 can be written as 155 divided by 10 into reciprocal of 5 means we can write 1 by 5. By cancelling 5 ones are 5. 5 3s are 15, 5 ones are 5. So it can be written as 31 into 1 by 10 into 1. So it can be written as 31 by 10. In denominator we have 1 0. So in final result from right to left we keep the decimal point after 1 digit. Therefore 15.5 divided by 5 is equal to 3.1. Now we find the value of 126.35 divided by 7. It can be written as 126.35 into reciprocal of 7. So it can be written as 12635 divided by 100. In denominator we write 100 because after decimal point we have 2 digits and reciprocal of 7 means 1 by 7. Now we cancel 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7, meaning 5. So it will become 56. 7 8s are 56, keep 0, 7 5s are 35. So it can be written as 1805 into 1 by 100 into 1. So which can be written as 1805 by 100. In final result we keep decimal point from right to left after 2 digits because in denominator we have 100. Therefore 126.35 divided by 7 is equal to 18.05. Now we solve the example 9, page number 54. In this example it is given find the average of 4.2, 3.8 and 7.6. From the given data we can write the average of 4.2, 3.8 and 7.6 can be written as 0.2 plus 3.8 plus 7.6 divided by 3 because here 3 decimal numbers given, so we divide with 3. So by adding 4.2, 3.8, 7.6 we get 2 plus 8, 10 plus 6, 16, carry 1, 1 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 4, 4 plus 1, 15. So it can be written as 15.6 by 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 5s are 15, 0.32s are 6. So we get 5.2 by 1. 5.21 can be written as 5.2. Therefore the average of 4.2, 3.8 and 7.6 is 5.2. Now we discuss about the division of decimal numbers by another decimal number. Page number 54. For example, divide 25.5 with 0.5. We already know that 25.5 can be written as 255 by 10 and divided by 0.5 can be written as 5 by 10. So 255 by 10 into, we can write as a reciprocal of 5 by 10, which can be written as 255 by 10 into reciprocal of 5 by 10 is 10 by 5. We cancel 10 ones are 10 ones are and 5 ones are 5 5s are 25 and 5 ones are 5. So it can be written as 51 into 1 by 1 into 1, which can be written as 51. Therefore 25.5 divided by 0.5 is equal to 51. Now we solve the another example. Divide 2.25 with 1.5. So 22.5 can be written as 225 by 10 divided by 1.5 can be written as 15 by 10. This can be written as 225 by 10 into reciprocal of 15 by 10, which can be written as 225 by 10 into 10 by 15. Cancel 10 ones are 10 ones are 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25. Next we cancel 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 5s are 15. So we get 15. Therefore 22.5 divided by 1.5 is equal to 15. From the above example problems, we can solve the division of decimal numbers by another decimal numbers in the simple way. So here some example given 20.3 by 0.7. This can be solved in this way also. So this is done by shifting the decimal point right to one place in denominator. Similarly, we shift the decimal point to the right by one place in numerator also. So it can be written as 203.0 and denominator also we can write 7.0. It can be written as 203. 7.0 can be written as 7. So by cancelling 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 6 remaining, it becomes 63. So 7 nines are 63. So we get 29. Therefore 20.3 divided by 0.7 is equal to 29. Now we solve 15.2 divided by 0.8. So it is done by shifting decimal point to right to one place in denominator and shift the decimal point to one place to the right in numerator also. So it can be written as 152.0 by 8.0. It can be written as 152 by 8 by cancelling 8 ones are 8, 8 ones are 8 remaining, 2 plus by 7, 72. 8 nines are 72. So it can be written as 19 by 1, which can be written as 19. Therefore 15.2 divided by 0.8 is equal to 19. Now we solve the another example. Divide 20.55 with 1.5. So we can return as 20.55 by 1.5. So first we shift the decimal point to the right one place and in numerator also we transfer the decimal point to the right by one place. So it can be written as 205.5 by 15.0. Here numerator is same. In denominator 15.0 can be written as 15. So by cancelling 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20, 5 ones are 1, 5 ones are 5. By cancelling 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3 remaining 1 1 11 remaining, 3 3s are 9, so 2 remaining, 0.37s are 21, so we get 13.7. Therefore 20.55 by 1.5 is equal to 13.7. Now we find the value of 3.96 by 0.4 in shortcut way. To find this value, we shift to decimal point to one place to the right in denominator, and we shift to decimal point to one place to the right in numerator also. So it can be written as 39.6 divided by 4.0. So 39.6 is same as it is, and 4.0 can be written as 4. By cancelling, 4 ones are 4, 4 nines are 36, and here we have 3 remaining, again 4 nines are 36, so we get 9.9. Therefore 3.96 by 0.4 is equal to 9.9. Now we find the value of 2.31 divided by 0.3 in shortcut way. To find this one, to shift the decimal point to one place to the right in denominator, and shift the decimal point to the right one place in numerator also. Then it can be written as 23.1 by 3.0. 23.1 is same as it is, 3.0 can be written as 3. We cancelling 3 ones are 3, 3 sevens are 21, and here 2 remaining, so 3 sevens are 21. We get 7.7. Therefore 2.31 divided by 0.3 is equal to 7.7. Now we solve another example. 33.725 divided by 0.25. To find this value, first transfer the decimal point to the two places to the right. In numerators also transfer the decimal point to the two places to the right. So it can be written as 3372.5 by 25.0. So it can be written as 3372.5 divided by 25.0 can be written as 25. So by cancelling 5 5s are 25, 5 6 are 30, 5 7s are 35, 2 remaining, 5 4s are 22 remaining, 5 5s are 25. Again cancelling with 5 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 3s are 15, 2 remaining, 2 from 24, 5 4s are 20, keep the point, 5 9s are 45. So it can be written as 134.9. Therefore 33.725 divided by 0.25 can be written as 134.9. Now we solve another example. Here 27 divided by 0.03. So here 27 can be written as 27.00 divided by 0.03. To find value, we shift decimal point to two places to the right, and in the numerator also we shift the decimal point to the right by two places. So it can be written as 2700.0 divided by 3.0. So 2700.0 can be written as 2700 divided by 3.0 can be written as 3. So by cancelling 3 ones are 3, 3 nines are 27, 0 0. So it is equal to 900. Therefore 27 divided by 0.03 is equal to 900. Now we shall try this page number 54. Here 3 bits are given. First we solve the first bit. 7.75 divided by 0.25 by shortcut method. So we shift the decimal point to the two places to right. In numerator also we shift the decimal point two places to the right. So it can be written as 775.0 divided by 25.0. This can be written as 775 divided by 25. By cancelling 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, 2 remaining, 5 5s are 25, 2 remaining, 5 5s are 25. Again cancel, 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5. So we can write it as 31 by 1, which is equal to 31. Therefore 7.75 divided by 0.25 is equal to 31. Now we solve 42.8 by 0.02. First we shift the decimal point to the two places to the right, and in numerator also we shift the decimal point to the two places to the right. Here we have only one place, so we add 1 0. So it can be written as 4280.0 divided by 2.0. This can also written as 4280 divided by 2. By cancelling 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 0 0. So it can be written as 2140 divided by 1, which is equal to 2140. Therefore 42.8 divided by 0.02 is equal to 2140. Now we find the value of 5.6 by 1.4. To find this value, we shift the decimal point to the one place to the right. In numerator also, we shift the decimal point to the right to one place. So it can be written as 56.0 divided by 14.0. So it can also written as 56 by 14. By cancelling 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 7 1s are 7, 4s are 28. So it can be written as 4 by 1, which is equal to 4. Therefore 5.6 by 1.4 is equal to 4. Now we solve example 10, page number 54. In this example it is given that each side of a regular polygon is 2.5 cm in length. The perimeter of the polygon is 12.5 cm. How many sides does the polygon have? So here regular polygon means the polygon whose all sides are equal length. We already know the perimeter means sum of the sides of the given polygon. So we can write length of each side of the polygon is equal to 2.5 centimeters and perimeter of the polygon is equal to 12.5 centimeters. Therefore, number of sides is equal to perimeter of polygon divided by length of each side of the polygon. From the problem we can write, perimeter of the polygon is equal to 12.5 centimeters divided by length of each side of the polygon is 2.5 centimeters. By shortcut way we may write by shifting decimal point to one place to right, and in numerator also we shift the decimal point right to one place. So it can be written as 125.0 divided by 25.0. So which is equal to 125 by 25. By cancelling 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Again we can cancel 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 25. So we can write it as 5 by 1, which is equal to 5. Therefore number of sides of polygon are 5. Now we solve example page number 55. It is given that a car covers a distance of 89.1 km in 2.2 hours. What is the average distance covered by it in 1 hour? So from the given problem we can write distance covered by car is equal to 89.1 km and the time required to cover this distance is equal to 2.2 hours. To find the distance covered by car in 1 hour can be written as total distance covered by car divided by time required to cover the total distance. From the given problem we can write total distance covered by car is equal to 89.1 divided by time required to cover the total distance is 2.2 hours. This can be solved by shifting the decimal point to the left one place. In numerator also we shift the decimal point to right to one place. So it can be written as 891.0 by 22.0, which is equal to 891 by 22. By cancelling 11 table 11 2s are 22, 11 8s are 88, 1 remaining, so 11 1s are 11, which can be written as 81 by 2. By cancelling 2 1s are 2, 2 40s are 80, 0.25s are 10. So we get to 40.5 kilometers. So car can cover a 40.5 kilometers in 1 hour. Now we solve exercise 2.7 problems. Now we solve the first problem. In the first problem there are 8 bits are given. So in first bit it is given 0.4 divided by 2. To solve this one we write 0.4 into reciprocal of 2. So 0.4 can be written as 4 by 10 into reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. We can cancel 2 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4. We can write it as 2 by 10. Here in denominator we have 10, so in final result from right to left we keep the decimal point after one digit, so we get a 0.2. Therefore 0.4 divided by 2 is equal to 0.2. Now we solve the second bit. It is given that 0.35 divided by 5. So it can be written as 0.35 into reciprocal of 5. 0.35 can be written as 35 by 100 because we have 2 digits after decimal point. Reciprocal of 5 means 1 by 5. We can cancel 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 sevens are 35. So it can be written as 7 by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so from right to left we keep the decimal point after 2 digits, but here we have 1 digit, so we keep 1 0 and then we put the decimal point. Therefore 0.35 divided by 5 is equal to 0.07. Now we solve the third bit. It is given 2.48 divided by 4. It can be written as 2.48 into reciprocal of 4. 2.48 can be written as 248 divided by 100 because we have 2 digits after decimal point, and reciprocal of 4 is 1 by 4. We can cancel 4 1s are 4, 4 6 are 24, 4 2s are 8. So we can write 62 by 100. In denominator we have 100. So in final result from right to left we keep the decimal point after 2 digits. So we get 0.62. Therefore 2.48 divided by 4 is equal to 0.62. Now we find the value of 65.4 divided by 6, which can be written as 65.4 into reciprocal of 6. 65.4 can be written as 654 by 10. We write 10 because we have 1 digit after decimal point in 65.4. Reciprocal of 6 means 1 by 6. We can cancel 6 1s are 6, 6 10s are 60, 6 9s are 54. So we can write 109 by 10. In denominator we have 1 0, so in final result from right to left we keep the decimal point after 1 digit. Therefore we get 10.9. Therefore 65.4 divided by 6 is equal to 10.9. Now we find the value of 651.2 divided by 4, which is equal to 651.2 into reciprocal of 4. 651.2 can be written as 6512 divided by 10. Because we have 1 digit after decimal, so we write it in denominator 10. Reciprocal of 4 means 1 by 4. By cancelling 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4, 2 remaining, 4 6 are 24, remaining 1, it will become 11. So 4 2s are 8, 3 remaining, 4 8s are 32. So we get 1628 divided by 10. Finally we can write In final result, we keep the decimal point from right to left after one digit. Therefore, 651.2 divided by 4 is equal to 162.8. Now we solve sixth bit. It is given 14.49 divided by 7, which can be written as 14.49 into reciprocal of 7. So 14.49 can be written as 1449 divided by 100 into reciprocal of 7 means 1 by 7. 7 1 is 7. 7 2 is 14. 4 is less than 7, so we keep 0. So 7 7 is 49. So we get a 207 divided by 100. In final result, we can keep the decimal point from right to left after 2 decimals. Therefore, 14.49 divided by 7 is equal to 2.07. Now we solve the seventh bit. It is given 3.96 divided by 4, which is equal to 3.96 into reciprocal of 4. 3.96 can be written as 396 by 100 into reciprocal of 4 means 1 by 4. By cancelling 4 ones are 4. 4 nines are 36, 3 remaining. Again 4 nines are 36, so we get a 99 by 100. In final result, we keep the decimal point from right to left after 2 digits, so we can write 0.99. Therefore, 3.96 divided by 4 is equal to 0.99. Now we solve 8th bit. 0.80 divided by 5, which is equal to 0.80 into reciprocal of 5. So 0.80 can be written as 80 by 100 into reciprocal of 5 means 1 by 5. 5 ones are 5. 5 ones are 5, 3 remaining, it will become 30. 5 6 is 30. So we can write it as 16 by 100. So in final result, we keep the decimal point from right to left after 2 digits, because in denominator we have 100. Therefore, 0.80 divided by 5 is equal to 0.16. Now we solve exercise 2.7 second problem. In this problem, there are 7 bits are given. First we solve first bit. It is given 4.8 divided by 10. So it can be written as 4.8 divided by 10. In denominator we have 10, so we shift the decimal point to left to 1 place, so it can be written as 0.48. Next, 52.5 divided by 10 can be written as 52.5 by 10. In denominator we have 10, so we shift the decimal point to left side by 1 digit, so it can be written as 5.25. Next, third one, 0.7 divided by 10 can be written as 0.7 by 10. In denominator we have 1 0, so we shift the decimal point to the left side by 1 place, so it can be written as 0.07. Now we find the value of 33.1 divided by 10, so which can be written as 33.1 by 10. In denominator we have 1 0, so shift the decimal to the left side by 1 place, so it can be written as 3.31. Next, 272.23 divided by 10, so it can be written as 272.23 divided by 10. In denominator we have 1 0, so we shift the decimal point to the left by 1 place, so we get 27.223. Next, 0.56 divided by 10 can be written as 0.56 by 10. In denominator we have 1 0, so we shift the decimal point to the left by 1 place, so it can be written as 0.056. Next, 3.97 divided by 10 can be written as 23.97 by 10. In denominator we have 0. So we have to shift the decimal point to the left by 1 place. So it can be written as 0.397. Now we solve third problem of exercise 2.7. In third problem there are 6 bits are given. So first we solve the first bit. 2.7 divided by 100 can be written as 2.7 by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left side by 2 place. So it can be written as 0.027. Now we find the value of 0.3 divided by 100, which can be written as 0.3 by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left side by 2 places. So it can be written as 0.003. Next we find the value of 0.78 divided by 100, which can be written as 0.78 by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the 2 places to the left side. So we can write it as 0.0078. Now we find the value of 432.6 divided by 100, which can be written as 432.6 divided by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left by 2 places. So it can be written as 4.326. Next we find the value of 23.6 divided by 100. So it can be written as 23.6 by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left side by 2 places. So which can be written as 0.236. Next we find the value of 98.53 divided by 100, which can be written as 98.53 divided by 100. In denominator we have 2 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left by 2 places. So it can be written as 0.9853. Now we solve the fourth problem of exercise 2.7. In this problem there are 5 bits are given. So first we solve the first bit, 7.9 divided by 1000 value. So it can be written as 7.9 divided by 1000. In denominator we have 3 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left side by 3 digits. So it can be written as 0.0079. Next we find the value of 26.3 divided by 1000, which can be written as 26.3 divided by 1000. In denominator we have 3 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left side by 3 places. So it can be written as 0.0263. Next we find the value of 38.53 divided by 1000, which can be written as 38.53 divided by 1000. In denominator we have 3 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the 3 places to the left side. So it can be written as 0.03853. Next we find the value of 128.9 divided by 1000. So it can be written as 128.9 divided by 1000. In denominator we have 3 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the 3 places to the left side. So we can write it as 0.1289. Next we find the value of 0.5 divided by 1000. It can be written as 0.5 divided by 1000. In denominator we have 3 zeros, so we shift the decimal point to the left side by 3 places. So it can be written as 0.0005. Now we solve fifth problem of exercise 2.7. In this problem there are 9 bits are given. First we solve the first bit. So 7 divided by 3.5 can be written as 7.0 by 3.5. To solve this one, to transfer the decimal point to one place to the right side and shift the decimal point of numerator to one place to the right. So we can write it as 70.0 and denominator written as 35.0. So it can be written as 70 divided by 35. 35 ones are 35 twos are. We can write it as 2 by 1, which is equal to 2. Therefore 7 divided by 3.5 is equal to 2. Now we find the value of second bit. It is given that 36 divided by 02, which can be written as 36.0 by 0.2. To find the value, we shift the decimal point to the right side by one place and we shift the decimal point one place to the right side. So it can be written as 360.0 divided by 2.0. So it can be written as 360 by 2. By cancelling 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 8s are 16, 0. So we get 180. Therefore 36 divided by 0.2 is equal to 180. Next we solve the third bit. To solve this one, it can be written as 3.25 divided by 0.5. So first we shift the denominator's decimal point to the one place to the right. In numerator also shift the digit to the right by one place. So it can be written as 32.5 divided by 5.0. So it can be written as 32.5 divided by 5. By cancellation, 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30, 0.55 is 25. So we get 6.5 by 1, which can be written as 6.5. Therefore 3.25 divided by 0.5 is equal to 6.5. Next we solve the fourth bit. 30.94 divided by 0.7. So it can be written as 30.94 by 0.7. So first to shift the decimal point of denominator to the right side by one place. Shift the decimal point of numerator to the right by one place. So it can be written as 309.4 by 7.0. It can be written as 309.4 by 7. By cancellation, 7 ones are 7, 7 fours are 28, 2 remaining, again 7 fours are 28, 1 remaining, 0.72 are 14. So we can write 44.2 by 1, which can be written as 44.2. Therefore 30.94 divided by 0.7 is equal to 44.2. Next we solve fifth bit. 0.5 divided by 0.25, which can be written as 0.5 by 0.25. To solve, we shift the decimal point to the two places to the right. Similarly, in numerator we shift the decimal point to the two places to the right. Here we have only one digit, so we can write it as 50.0. Denominator can be written as 25.0. So 50.0 can be written as 50, 25.0 can be written as 25. By cancellation we get 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50. So we can write it as 2 by 1. 2 by 1 is equal to 2. Therefore 0.5 divided by 0.25 is equal to 2. Next we solve the sixth bit. 7.75 divided by 0.25, which can be written as 7.75 divided by 0.25. Now shift the denominator's decimal point to the two places to the right. Similarly, we shift the numerator's decimal point to the right side by two places. So it can be written as 775.0 by 25.0. It can be written as 775 by 25. By cancellation, 5 is 25, 5 ones are 5, 5 5 is 25, 5 5 is 25. Again cancellation, 5 ones are 5, 5 3 is 15, 5 ones are 5. So we get a 31 by 1, which can be written as 31. Therefore 7.75 divided by 0.25 is equal to 31. Next is all the seventh bit. It is given that 76.5 divided by 0.15, which is equal to 76.5 divided by 0.15. To find, we shift the decimal point to the two places to the right. In numerator also we shift the decimal point to the two places to the right. So it can be written as 7650.0 divided by 15.0. It can be written as 7650 divided by 15. The cancellation, 5 3 is 15, 5 1 is 5, 2 remaining, 5 5 is 25, 1 remaining, 5 3 is 15 and 0. So it can be written as 1530 by 3. So by cancelling, 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3, 0. So we can write it as a 510 by 1, which is equal to 510. Therefore 76.5 divided by 0.15 is equal to 510. Now we solve the eighth bit. It is given 37.8 divided by 1.4. It can be written as 37.8 by 1.4. To solve this one, shift the decimal point to the right side by 1 place. Shift the decimal point to the right by 1 place. So it can be written as 378.0 by 14.0. So it can be written as 378 by 14. 2 sevens are 14. 2 ones are 2. 2 eights are 16. 2 nines are 18. Again by cancelling, 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. The remaining 4 4. 7 sevens are 49. So we get a 27 by 1, which can be written as 27. Therefore 37.8 divided by 1.4 is equal to 27. Now solve the ninth bit. It is given that 2.73 divided by 1.3. It can be written as 2.73 by 1.3. Shift the decimal point of denominator to the right by 1 place. Shift the decimal point of numerator to the 1 point to the right side. So it can be written as 27.3 by 13.0. So it can be written as 27.3 by 13. 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26. 13 ones are 13. So it can be written as 2.1 by 1, which is equal to 2.1. Therefore 2.73 divided by 1.3 is equal to 2.1. Now we are going to solve exercise 2.76, the problem. In this problem it is given that a vehicle covers a distance of 43.2 kilometers in 2.4 liters of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 1 liter of petrol? So from the given data we can write distance covered by vehicle is equal to 43.2 kilometers and number of liters of petrol is equal to 2.4 liters. So distance covered by vehicle in 1 liter of petrol is equal to total distance covered by vehicle by total petrol required to cover. So which can be written as 43.2 by 2.4. So shift the decimal point to the right by 1 place, and then numerator also shift the decimal point to the right to 1 place. So it can be written as 432.0 by 24.0. It can be written as 432 by 24 by cancelling 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 twos are 4, 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12. So it can be written as 216 by 12. Again we can cancel 2 6 are 12, 2 tens are 20, 2 8s are 16. Again we can cancel 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 8s are 24. So it can be written as 18 by 1, which is equal to 18. So we can write it as 18 kilometers.